How can you study or work for a long time without feeling tired, bored, or losing focus? In this video, I will provide you with a solution so that even after working your mind for extended periods, you won't feel the fatigue and exhaustion you may have experienced before. The goal we aim to achieve is maintaining productivity, alertness, clarity, and enthusiasm over an extended period while working or studying. In short, this is a method for studying and working effectively over long periods. Using this method, you can study and work continuously for 4 to 5 hours while remaining focused and achieving good results. Don't worry, this is a method I've personally experienced, and I'll share with you exactly what I've done. Many of you have tried various methods, including one very popular approach called Pomodoro, right? Pomodoro is a method that helps us focus intensely for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break, and then start another 25-minute work session. This method is excellent, and many people have used it effectively. However, many others try it a few times and then give up. Why? Because it's not truly effective for everyone. That's why this video will be very interesting. I'm not going to introduce you to overly common methods. The method I'm about to guide you through is something newer. It's based on my long-term experiences and experiments. I've worked hard to eliminate the limitations of traditional Pomodoro techniques while optimizing their benefits. I call my method Pomodoro Pro, and it only has 3 key principles to remember. Now let's go through each principle one by one. Listen carefully to this life-changing method. The most important thing to remember if you want to study for long periods without getting tired or work mentally for long stretches without losing focus is health. If you're not healthy, forget about studying or working altogether. This is an issue that traditional Pomodoro methods don't emphasize much. Many people even overlook it. How can you apply any method if you went to bed late or partied all night the day before? This first principle isn't a method, but a mindset. When you're not healthy or alert, all self-improvement methods that rely on mental focus will fail. I can say this with absolute certainty, and that's why I rank this as the top priority. Please remember it for me. It's the bare minimum. If you don't get enough sleep and stay healthy today, you won't have the energy to study and work effectively tomorrow. If you're not in a good state, just don't do it. You need to be comfortable and alert to fully experience the benefits of this method. So please prepare yourself starting the night before. Now let's move on to the second principle. As I mentioned earlier, the traditional Pomodoro method divides time into 25-minute study sessions followed by 5-minute breaks. Then repeats. Study 25 minutes, rest 5 minutes, and so on. I've found this time arrangement has many issues. Many people struggle to stick with this type of schedule. For instance, some can only focus during the first 25 minutes. After the 5-minute break, they lose focus immediately when they return. When adjusting the time structure for this method, I discovered a way to solve that issue. One cycle of the Pomodoro Pro Method includes 3 time intervals instead of 2. First, there's 25 minutes of studying or working. After this 25-minute session, there's a 5-minute planning period where you figure out what to do next. Sometimes it's as simple as jotting down a few bullet points. Even just one will suffice. The goal is to answer the question, what do I want to do next in the upcoming 25 minutes? If you already know what you want to do, this planning time will help you prioritize, deciding what tasks to tackle first and what comes later. For example, let's say you want to edit a video. What's your next plan? Will you arrange the video clips first or select the music? Choose the fonts first or adjust the colors? Then, after your break, you return with clarity. Okay, now I'll arrange the video clips in their proper order, then pick fonts, and finally select the music. This way, the next 25 minutes are highly productive, and you can easily complete your tasks according to the plan. Of course, there's an additional aspect to consider. What if you're just starting out? For example, if you're about to study or work but haven't done anything yet, you don't know what to do, what to study, or how to begin. In that case, you can dedicate 5 minutes before starting a Pomodoro Pro cycle to planning. For instance, okay, I'm going to start studying or working now. Bullet point 1, bullet point 2, then begin. That's it. After you've completed your 25-minute session of studying or working, use the next 5 minutes to plan for the next cycle. Let me emphasize again, the adjusted Pomodoro Pro method is divided into 3 time intervals. First interval, 25 minutes to start working or studying. Second interval, 5 minutes to plan for the next session by writing down what needs to be done. Third interval, 5 minutes to rest. Now, here's a crucial point to address. Many people don't actually know how to rest effectively during the 5-minute break. In the title of this video, I mentioned effectiveness over a long period, and this effectiveness lies in how you use these 5 minutes to rest. If you know how to properly utilize these 5 minutes for rest when you return, you'll study with better focus, greater efficiency, and without fatigue or loss of concentration. This brings us to the third critical aspect I want to share with you. I'll provide a method to help you restore your energy, health, and attention, all within just 5 minutes. In this section, we'll focus specifically on how to rest effectively. Many of us who use the Pomodoro method don't really understand what constitutes proper rest. What do you typically do during a break? Listen to a song? Get up and walk around a bit? Pick up your phone and scroll? These are common activities, but after 5 minutes, you often feel bored. These activities don't truly help you recover. They're neither rejuvenating nor enjoyable. What we need during these 5 minutes is something truly joyful and engaging to balance ourselves. This way, when it's time to return to studying or working, you're 100% ready. That's the key to studying and working for extended periods without feeling tired. I am always on the lookout for a list of things I can do in 5 minutes to make that time truly enjoyable. And luckily, I've found quite a lot. And I discovered that there are many games and fun activities you can do in just 5 minutes. The important thing is, if you want to follow this method, you have to be determined to stick with it. So, going back to the 5-minute break, what can we do? Let me list a few examples for you. Of course, there are the traditional ways like standing up and walking around to relax. Okay, getting up to wash your face. Okay, these are very basic activities and they are still effective. But there are many more interesting things you can do. For example, you could make a glass of refreshing lemonade. Not only does it lift your spirits, but you also get a delicious drink ready for the next 25 minutes. You can engage in any fun and relaxing activity as long as it's unrelated to your current work. This kind of break is incredibly refreshing. Or you can buy coloring books or paint-by-number kits. They're so much fun. Spend 5 minutes coloring a bit, and by the time you finish the entire picture, you'll have achieved a lot in your studies and work too. That's not all. If you have houseplants, use these 5 minutes to care for them. Remove dry leaves, add a little fertilizer, or water them. After doing such activities, you'll regain energy to dive back into studying and working immediately. Believe me, with just 5 minutes, you can come up with countless scenarios to fill that time. The possibilities are incredibly diverse. If you have pets, spend those 5 minutes playing with them. Not only will you get to move around and relax, but your pets will also enjoy the time you spend with them. I've given you a few examples of what I've done. I've researched and thought a lot about it, and I've experienced it extensively. Sometimes I even get excited just thinking about what I'm going to do during those 5-minute breaks. That's why I'm confident about one thing. At first, when you start following this method, you might feel a bit lazy or even discouraged, but stay determined. Once you get used to it, you'll immediately notice how effective your 25 minutes of focused study or work can be. If you develop this ability, your focus and productivity in studying and working will improve significantly. You'll absorb more knowledge every day, and no one will be able to keep up with you. You'll become someone truly exceptional. So give this method enough time to become a habit. When you excel, who will enjoy the rewards, the happiness, and the achievements? You will, of course. Remember, my Pomodoro Pro Method has 3 important principles. Health comes first. To implement this method, you must be healthy. Preparation actually starts the night before. At the very least, you need a good night's sleep to feel alert the next day. Divide the method into 3 intervals instead of the traditional 2. 25 minutes for work or study, 5 minutes to plan the next session, 5 minutes to rest and recharge. Rest the right way, effectively and meaningfully. Relax both your body and mind. Only then can you fully replenish your energy to continue your journey of studying and working. These conclusions are the result of my dedication, my experiences, and a lot of time and effort. Thank you for listening. I hope my efforts and sincerity will bring you a solution to help you excel, work better, and study more effectively. These are the methods of success, and they can stay with you for a lifetime, bringing you achievements and wonderful things. Thank you so much for watching my video until the end. I hope today's topic has provided you with a lot of positive value and satisfaction. Oh, one more thing. Don't hesitate to follow the channel and leave a comment below. And now, goodbye, and see you in the next videos.